There was a time, well, for me at least, where I struggled to find a new band, and new music for that matter, that seemed to really grab my attention. Look, call me old school, and I am. I was looking for something catchy, ballsy, and reminded me of the great hooks from the 80s. Enter Simple Plan. And from their first single, Perfect, I became a fan. Sure, I wasn't necessarily their target audience, but hell, this group could put together a song that grabbed you and made you want to listen and sing along. And I gotta tell you, there is nothing better than screaming out "shut up" or "you suck at love" at the top of your lungs. Simple Plan were part of the pop-punk explosion of the early to mid-2000s, along with other bands such as Blink-182, American Hi-Fi, Good Charlotte, All American Rejects, All Time Low, Sum 41, and of course the legendary Green Day. And much like the glut of hair metal bands of the 80s, we were inundated with many bands following the pop-punk bandwagon. Yet, Simple Plan were able to grow with their audience and, for the most part, stick together. And after more than 25 years in the spotlight, they definitely deserve a closer look. So, let's get snotty, stick our middle fingers in the air as we get into this episode of Should Have Been on the Album. Simple Plan was formed in 1999, hailing from Montreal, Quebec, with all the members coming from previous bands. The band originally comprised of Pierre Bouvier on lead vocals, Chuck Como on drums, Jeff Stinko on lead guitar, Sébastien Lefebvre on rhythm guitar, and David DeRosiers joining later on bass. At one stage they were going to call themselves Touchdown 999, but eventually settled on Simple Plan. Better idea. In 2002, they released their debut album, No Pads, No Helmets, Just Balls, buoyed by the smash hit Perfect, along with Addicted, I'd Do Anything, and I'm Just a Kid. The album immediately thrust them into the spotlight, selling over 4 million copies worldwide. They followed it up in 2004 with Still Not Getting Any, which included the hits Welcome to My Life, Shut Up, Untitled, as well as Crazy and Perfect World. They toured extensively, spending nearly a year and a half on the road. Their third album, released in 2008, was more serious and eclectic, reflecting their growth as composers and as individuals. It wouldn't be as popular as their first two albums, with some fans disappointed with their move away from the pop-punk of their previous releases. Certainly the use of loops, beats with R&B and hip-hop influences gave the album a different sonic palette. Still, the album managed to go platinum in the US and top 10 in various countries. But come 2011, the band returned to their signature sound with Get Your Heart On, releasing 4 singles, including the hits Jet Lag and Summer Paradise, gaining positive reviews. The album proved to be so popular that the band released an EP called Get Your Heart On, The Second Coming in 2013, featuring more songs from the songwriting sessions. It seems like the band really had a collection of great tracks lined up for Get Your Heart On, and there's some great stuff in that EP too. 2016 saw Taking One for the Team released with 5 singles, but the album struggled to find chart success, and so the band took a 6-year break, while also finishing their contract with Atlantic Records. Simple Plan wouldn't return until 2022 with Harder Than It Looks, released through their own label, and without longtime bassist David DeRosiers. Simple Plan continued to tour today, and they were actually here in Australia earlier this year. But for today, we're going to go back to Get Your Heart On and check out a track that actually didn't make the cut. The song, Never Should Have Let You Go. Never Should Have Let You Go was written by Pierre Bouvier and Chuck Como. It appeared on the Japanese bonus track edition of Get Your Heart On. Interestingly, the song was written during the sessions for Simple Plan's third album, as well as recorded during that time, but it only came out later. Personally, I think it sits better with the material from Get Your Heart On than more of the downbeat electronic tone of that self-titled third release. The lyrics find us in an introspective mood, considering life.
I'm coming home to an empty room. My head is spinning on a Sunday afternoon. There was a time when I had it all. I can still remember, but I'm barely hanging on.
The previous relationship is over, but there's a sense of regret and longing.
What's on your mind? Tell me, what do you see?
but the singer is willing to do anything to get her back.
So tell me what to do to make you change your mind. I wish that I could find a way to turn back time, 'cause I'm just not the same since you've been gone.
In the end, it's clear where he's coming from.
I never should have let you go, 'cause I'm falling to pieces. I just wanna let you know I can't keep pretending. I never should have let you go. You're so far away, and I just can't live without you. I just can't breathe without you. I never should have let you go.
Ouch. The pain and hurt is palpable. It seems more than just teenage angst here. It's a letter to lost love and the hope of regaining it again. Musically, the song starts off with a picked and muted guitar riff before hitting the power chords. There's great backing harmonies, always a highlight of Simple Plan, and the addition of piano adds a sonic element to the palette. Verse 2 includes choppy guitar work to up the angst, with the accented breakdown in the middle allowing the song to breathe. In fact, the bridge is awesome, before the chorus drops down and then kicks into something that we don't hear much in modern music, a key change. Alternative press actually consider Never Should Have Let You Go as one of Simple Plan's criminally underrated songs, saying that it's full of regret and slow burning self-destruction, featuring Simple Plan proudly wearing their heart on their sleeve. And I would have to agree with that assessment. It's definitely got that power and emotion in spades. I absolutely love Get Your Heart On, and I can almost sing the album back to back, so this is going to be hard for me to judge because nearly every song on the album is a winner. But let's find out if Never Should Have Let You Go deserved a spot on the original track listing. You Suck at Love is just brilliant, and what a way to open the album. Can't Keep My Hands Off You is the frenetic first single, while Jet Lag, the second single, is an absolute banger. Third single, Astronaut, eases back on the throttle and demonstrates clever lyrics and introspection, before Loser of the Year ups the tempo again in style. The first half finishes with Anywhere Else But Here, a fantastic sing-along track. Yep, nothing to replace here. The first half of the album is all killer, no filler. The second half shoots out of the gates with the excellent Freaking Me Out, before fourth single, Summer Paradise, puts us into a beach vibe mood with its reggae stylings. And that brings us to the last three songs in the album. Gone Too Soon is a beautiful song of longing and loss, while Last One Standing is backed by a killer riff, arpeggiated keys, and gang woes. The album finishes with the song This Song Saved My Life, a track dedicated to the fans and also featuring them. A harsh critic could say that the song is too honest. You know what? Screw that. This is a song for the fans from the band, a tribute to them and the connection that they've made through music. But I digress. What about Never Should Have Let You Go? Yeah, put it on. In the age of CDs and streaming, there's definitely room for Never Should Have Let You Go as a 12th track. It doesn't quite feel as polished as the rest of the album, but the sound, tone, and feel is right. However, it's hard to know exactly where to put it though. Being a more downbeat track, it would probably fit better in the first half, and maybe after Anywhere Else But Here. Anywhere Else But Here doesn't feel like a ballad as such, and it would allow breathing room for Freaking Me Out after it. The argument could be made that it would mean too many ballads or slower tracks on the album, which is probably why it didn't make the final cut. When you have Astronaut and Gone Too Soon and This Song Saved My Life already in play, maybe adding Never Should Have Let You Go would slow the pace of the album too much. And in that context, well, I wouldn't add it. So I think I'm undecided on this one. The back catalogue of Simple Plan is one of angst, joy, honesty, heart, and a good dose of tongue-in-cheek humour. Their ability to craft a song should never be overlooked or discounted. They've also released quite a few non-album songs as well, whether it be for soundtracks like Scooby-Doo or standalone singles like Where I Belong, which they recorded with We the Kings. HiddenJams.com also has a list of unreleased songs by the band, and you can find various demos of them on YouTube. It's definitely worth a deep dive into the band. Plus, the band has just announced a career-spanning limited edition box set of their albums, including rarities and holiday tracks. and the song Never Should Have Let You Go is part of that set. So, what do you think about Never Should Have Let You Go, and do you think it would have fit on Get Your Heart On? Or do you think it should have been on their third album? Or is it just a great bonus track? Drop your comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share and help get the word out about this little channel. And welcome to all the subscribers and all those people who have been following the shorts. It's just great to have you along. And P.S. don't forget to watch after the credits for the blooper reel. I always screw things up. Why not share them with you all? If you have an idea for a B-side or a rare track that you reckon I should check out, please let me know. You can comment or bounce me an email on shouldhavebeenonthealbum@gmail.com. Plus, you can follow us on Facebook, X, Twitter. We're on Instagram as well. Check us out. Come say hi, drop a message, and join in the conversation. All the links are in the description below. But until next time, my name is Drew, and you've been watching Should Have Been on the Album. Cheers. Saying that it's full of regret and self-burning. Featuring Simple Plan. So this is going to be a hard. Get your hard on. Because nearly every song is a winner. I can sing the lyrics literally. Me. They've also released a few I can't do it. Slow down. Which you can. It's definitely